1965 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia Coupe. The 1965 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia Coupe stands as one of the most elegant and timeless designs ever to wear the Volkswagen badge. It is a car that proves beauty doesn't have to be complicated, and that great design can elevate even the simplest mechanical foundations. At its core, the Karmann Ghia was never meant to be a high-performance sports car. Instead, it was conceived as a stylish grand touring coupe that combined Volkswagen's trusted engineering with world-class European design. Introduced in 1955, the Karmann Ghia was born from a unique collaboration between three companies: Volkswagen in Germany, Carrozzeria Ghia in Italy, and coach builder Wilhelm Karmann. Together, they created a car that looked exotic but was practical, affordable, and dependable. The body design originated in Italy, where Ghia's designers sculpted the car's flowing shape largely by hand. The smooth curves, low roofline, and delicate chrome trim were unlike anything else Volkswagen had ever produced. In fact, many people were surprised to learn that beneath its elegant exterior, the Karmann Ghia shared much of its mechanical DNA with the humble Volkswagen Beetle. By 1965, the Karmann Ghia had already earned a reputation as one of the most attractive cars of its era. This particular model year represents a refined version of the original concept, benefiting from a decade of gradual improvements while retaining the purity of the original design. Powering the 1965 Karmann Ghia Coupe is a rear-mounted air-cooled flat-4 engine, displacing approximately 1.2 to 1.3 liters, depending on market and specification. Paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, the engine sends power to the rear wheels in classic Volkswagen fashion. While output was modest, roughly 40 horsepower, the car was never about speed. Instead, it offered smooth, predictable driving characteristics and mechanical simplicity that made ownership approachable and reliable. The air-cooled engine design eliminated the need for a radiator and coolant, reducing complexity and making the car well-suited for a variety of climates. This reliability was a major selling point, especially in an era when many European sports cars required frequent maintenance and specialized servicing. From the driver's seat, the Karmann Ghia delivers a very different experience than modern vehicles. Steering is light and communicative. The manual gearbox encourages deliberate shifts, and the sound of the air-cooled engine provides a distinct mechanical soundtrack. Drum brakes on all four corners reflect the technology of the time and require thoughtful driving, reminding drivers that this car rewards anticipation rather than aggression. Visually, the 1965 model features several details that enthusiasts appreciate. Bullet-style front turn signals, delicate chrome bumpers, and subtle body contours give the car a refined presence. Pop-out rear quarter windows improve ventilation, while slim pillars and generous glass areas enhance outward visibility. Inside, the cabin reflects mid-1960s European design philosophy: simple, functional, and elegant. A large, thin-rimmed steering wheel with a chrome horn bar sits in front of a clean dashboard fitted with VDO instrumentation. The speedometer typically reads up to 90 miles per hour and includes an integrated fuel gauge and clock, reinforcing the car's touring-oriented character. Seating is arranged in a 2+2 configuration, with front bucket seats and smaller rear seats suitable for occasional passengers or extra storage. While space is limited by modern standards, the interior feels purposeful and intimate, designed to engage the driver rather than isolate them. What truly sets the Karmann Ghia apart is how it made style accessible. In the 1960s, many cars with comparable looks were far more expensive and mechanically demanding. The Karmann Ghia offered everyday usability with exotic appeal, making it popular among young professionals, artists, and drivers who wanted something different from the ordinary sedan. Culturally, the Karmann Ghia became associated with sophistication and individuality. It was frequently featured in films, advertisements, and lifestyle photography, symbolizing freedom, creativity, and European flair. Unlike muscle cars or race-bred sports cars, the Ghia communicated confidence through elegance rather than power. By the mid-1960s, safety and emissions regulations were beginning to reshape the automotive industry. Volkswagen continued refining the Karmann Ghia through the early 1970s, but the car's handcrafted body and traditional engineering eventually became too costly to modernize. Production ended in 1974, closing the chapter on nearly 2 decades of continuous refinement. Today, the 1965 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia Coupe is widely regarded as one of the most beautiful cars Volkswagen ever produced. Collectors value originality, craftsmanship, and the car's ability to turn.